Hey everyone, welcome back with my review of Bleach Manga chapter 534. Alright, let's get to it here. So, this chapter is very simple, right? It can be split up into probably like 3 parts. The first part is pretty much the humorous part of the chapter a little bit. We start off with Rangiku, who wants to talk to her captain, Ishin. But she receives a note at the Squad 10 barracks, I assume. Excuse me. It's from Ishin that tells her to make up an excuse for the head captain because he's going back to the world of the living again. And she complains that he's so irresponsible as a captain and that she doesn't believe that the head captain's going to let him get off so easily next time just because he got a lucky break last time. And that basically ends that part. Alright. Second part of this chapter is Masaki returning from her battle with Whitey. Alright. All scraped up, and of course Ryuken notices this, and he doesn't really say much about it until Masaki's aunt shows up and scolds her about it, claiming that she knew all along that she was going to save Soul Reapers. And she scolds her about it, claiming that she has disgraced the Quincy name, and she's the and blah blah blah. She's the last member of the Kurosaki family, the purebloods of the Quincy, and blah blah blah. Okay, and then Ryuken somehow instantly knows that it was, oh, whatever the fuck her name is, forget, the maid Quincy, and instantly blows up at her about it, asking her why she told Mother, because obviously Masaki's aunt is Ryuken's mother. Alright, and then she just bursts out, basically saying what Ryuken told her before, is that Masaki's the last member of the pure blood Quincy line of the Kurosakis, and the marriage between her and Ryuken would ensure that the Quincy line stays pure, so she can't end up getting killed. Alright, so yeah. That lady, kind of a bitch at this point. Kind of a bitch. Okay. And then Masaki, claiming that she's perfectly fine, immediately afterwards collapses. Yeah, go figure, right? Go fucking figure. And then Ryuken takes her to Ishin, who's for some reason still on the battlefield, and bitches him out, claiming that he believes it's his fault that she's this way because she risked her life to save him. So he's blaming it on him, and of course, he's as shocked as Ishin is. Yeah, he's as shocked as he is. Ishin is as shocked as Ryuken is. All right. So he decides to take a look at her, and all of a sudden a hole opens up in Masaki's neck. Like, if you remember Ukiyora's hollow hole in his chest, it's basically just right above here, like on the lower part of his neck, or of her neck, I guess. A hole opens up there. That kind of looks like a hollow hole, which that is very mysterious. No fucking idea what that is. And that basically ends this week's chapter. Alright, time for review. That was a summary. Now, this chapter was pretty good. Or I guess not really pretty good, just good. So the first part was pretty funny. That made Quincy's a bitch, as we learned in this chapter. And the only part that was really cool in this chapter, I thought, was the end scene where that hole opened up in the bottom of Masaki's neck. Because none of us knows what the fuck that could be. It kind of looks like a hollow hole, but I don't see how a hollow hole could be there. Because as far as we know, Masaki's not a hollow. Or not part hollow, you know. I don't ever recall Aizen doing hollowification tests on her. So, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Can't wait to see what that was. Hopefully in next week's chapter. Which is actually already out at the time I'm recording this. I know my camera... I just had technical difficulties. Let's just say that. So, yeah, I'm recording this on the Wednesday... No, the Tuesday night after it came out. Wednesday morning, technically, whatever. Yeah. So... Well, that's basically it for this chapter review, though. Hope you enjoyed it. It was an okay chapter. I'll just say that. It was okay. The end part is definitely worth it, though. I'll say that much. So, yeah, well, obviously it's worth it in general, because you may want to read all the chapters first. Don't skip any of the chapters. But, you know, the end part's definitely worth sitting through the rest of it for, though. Definitely, I feel. So... yeah, I guess that's it for this chapter review, though. I hope you enjoyed it. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.